Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, they've got MP, Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. Then there's Collier, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
When you talk about what it means to dominate, MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's MP from outside. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got his second basket on the night.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Dort for 3. No good that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP against Williams. MP, the pass to Markkanen. Back to MP. Unloads. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Boy, this is the kind of toughness we've come to expect from Hartenstein, especially in the painted area.
And here's MP from outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Outside, Williams. To the middle. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is just fantastic pick-and-roll play by Jalen Williams. Going to say, okay, I can play make as well now.
MP shot is off. Thunder trail by 5. Outside, SGA. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
From deep, MP. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Banked it in off the glass.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. From outside the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz leading by 7. Takes a 3. And MP good for 3. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by MP.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Utah, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Bailey. Williams against MP. This one for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Thunder trail by 18. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. SGA's checked in. Here's George. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. Markkanen sets a screen. And he lobs it up top. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside, Williams fires the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. And here's MP. He's got 26. Markkanen with a screen on Williams. To the inside. Markkanen misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Utah making a switch here. Collier's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. MP looking around. And there's the lob, and Markkanen with the stuff.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. 1 minute left to play in the half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Back to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. Jazz leading by 20. MP outside. Markkanen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP finds Markkanen. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Spins. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's SGA. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the night. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Jazz out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
You take a look at Utah. They've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Jazz.
And you look at the numbers.
That's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is working.
On the court to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, PA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Williams from long range. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. Inside. Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
Yeah, losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year. They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Oh, that's the alley! And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Williams' shot is good.
Great play calling, great execution leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
MP against Williams. MP. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And they go to the intentional foul. Now Hartenstein, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And that's an intentional foul. Haley's checked in for Markkanen. Here's SGA. 9 points in the game. Clock at 6. Outside for Dort. There's the triple. Can't hit that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A different look for Utah. Niang, he's checked in for Kessler. Sensabaugh comes in for Filipowski. And it's Keontae George in for Collier. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The 3 is up, and MP good for 3. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded. Change here for Utah. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. We've got Lauri Markkanen. MP is out there with Collier. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Filipowski in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
And that one good. MP's got 38 points.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Williams with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Dort. Now Gilgeous-Alexander takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the basket by MP.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And here's SGA outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight from deep. MP. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
SGA against Kessler. Outside, Williams. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Gets the three to fall.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, I think his contribution clearly...
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Caruso with it. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's MP. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. And they picked up their 2nd win in the group stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play. And by avoiding that 2nd loss, they put themselves in a good position to advance to the next round.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, how did you approach this game, knowing your team is already set up to advance in the NBA Cup?
You know...
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris...
pause itinerary? I was just about to want to get back. What? Jensen, she's having such a pause. Talk to us about that.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.
Check it. Taking that strong. You can't fly with me.